I'm sorry about the trim. It's a bit bad right now, but you're gonna have to just deal with it because I can't be asked. And I don't wanna. Yeah. If you are going to be a math student, currently a math student, or you feel like you may be deciding whether you should be a math student, you should be watching this video as the title probably already says. Welcome back to Off Topic, guys. This is just me this time, it's just Bukky. I'm sorry, it is what it is. So if you're a current watcher or like consecutive watcher of Off Topic, then I rate you because you've clicked on this video and it probably might not have nothing to do with you, but leave a like anyway. Love all of you. If you are actually here because of the main reason I'm recording this video, which is because you saw the title and you saw the thumbnail and you were like, yeah, that is me, and you clicked it, welcome to the channel. Give us a subscribe, like the video, and just support the channel. Obviously, we do other things, so you can check that out after this video, but I'm gonna now tell you what it's like as a math student. I'm gonna, disclaimer real quick, I am actually a maths and physics student, but I was a maths student last year. So last year I did maths, like a maths degree, that's it. And then this year I switched to maths and physics. So what I'm about to say is more tailored towards maths, but I just wanna let you know that I'm a maths and physics student, just in case, I don't know. I just felt like saying that. Anyways, this video is going to be broken down into 3 parts, right? So basically what I'm going to say is, I'm not going to go into too much depth. So if you want depth, then comment down below, let me know that you want me to go into more depth and into what depth you want me to go into. Because obviously I've done the course for a year already, and I'm already like, not halfway, but like 30% into the second year. But I've done a whole year of maths, a maths degree, right? So I keep looking over here because I've got my notes. Why are you taking the course? So I don't know if you get what I mean by that, but I'll explain. What does the course entail? So like what do you do kind of thing? If you like don't know already, you should, but just in case. And then last but not least, I'm gonna give you some tips and just advice basically if you're gonna go into this course. So it's just an overview of the maths course in general. I don't see a lot of it on YouTube, so I was like, why not? Let me help you lot out. Right, so first things first is you have to ask yourself why you're taking the course, right? And for me, when I was thinking about it before making this video, I was thinking, there's only 2 reasons why you should take a maths degree, right? There's only 2. Number 1 is because of the job you want. So if your career path doesn't necessarily require maths, because no career path necessarily requires maths, but a lot of them, like there's a lot of doors are opened if you have a maths degree, right? So if you can get into the career you want using a maths degree, right? That's the number 1 reason that you should be doing a maths degree. Number 2 reason is if you like maths, you find it interesting, which was kind of me. I was kind of both, but the main point I'm saying is if you're doing a maths degree for anything other than those 2 reasons, you probably shouldn't be doing it because it's difficult, number 1. It's difficult, number 2. And it's difficult, number 3. Like it's actually hard. And if you're really set on your career path and you want to do maths to get to that stage, then you're gonna have the motivation to actually do the work that's necessary. And if you like maths, then I mean, you're just gonna want to do it anyway. So those are the 2 reasons. Because if you do this degree right and you don't actually want to do it, or you could have done something else or whatever, you're gonna be so depressed because it's hard, it's difficult, man. Like even people that want to do it and people that like maths, it's still depressing. But that's not to be said that it's not fun. So don't take it as I'm saying maths is a mad, it's so scary, and like it's a good degree in it. It's a good degree. I enjoy it most of the time. So I'm just saying, if you don't want to do it, you're gonna hate your life. You're just gonna hate your life. Uni's not gonna be fun. I don't know, just if you're doing a maths degree and it's not gonna help you in your job and it's not something you enjoy doing, don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm saving you trouble right now. Secondly, what I want to talk about is what actually happens in the course, because this is what I was more interested in. I was like, what do you actually do in a maths degree? Is it more like the A-level side of things, or is it like, I don't know, making your own formulas? I don't know, bro. But yeah, I was curious in it, so I went to go check and I couldn't find much, but I'm here to tell you now. This is what you do in a maths degree. So I will say, when you start off, I don't know if this accounts for all unis, right? But when you first start off, it's mostly A-level further maths stuff. So I did further maths, right? And a lot of what we did in the first semester and a little bit in the second semester was literally A-level further maths. A little bit of A-level maths here and there, but A-level further maths. And I think that's mostly to like get everyone up to speed, because some people didn't do A-level further maths, they just did maths. and then they came here, so obviously they'll be lacking some knowledge in some certain parts. So if you've done A-level further maths, the first semester is going to be pretty easy for you, second semester also. So, but that, on that note, that is a blessing in this, that's a disguise and a blessing. No, I want to say blessing in disguise, but the other way around. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's not a blessing, it's kind of like it's a curse in disguise, because you're going to cruise through first semester and half of second semester, and you're going to take for granted the rest of the degree, because it's going to hit you like a brick. Yeah, I was cruising through semester 1, right? Cruising. Then I woke up in January and I didn't know where I was. I was seeing things that I've never seen before, and I was thinking, hold up. No one told me there was going to be a little switch up. No one told me this. Don't take it lightheartedly. Like, stay on top of everything, because in this maths degree, right, if you're not on top of it, it's going to bite you in the ass. See, this is my problem. This is what I did last semester, right? Not last semester, first semester in first year. I took it lightly because all the work was easy and the tests were easy and the course was easy because I did it before. So I was just cruising, and then by the time the next semester hit, I was already behind on the easy stuff. Do you get what I mean? So while these lot are like properly working on the hard stuff, I was catching up on the easy stuff. And by the time I got to the hard stuff, they've passed the hard stuff. So I'm kind of dealing with it on my own. And it was just like I was in a world that I was not meant to be in. Someone's just like, I don't know, snapped me into another universe or something. So that was a big mistake on my part. So I had a lot of work to catch up on. And So you don't want to put yourself in that position. Even if it's easy, if you've done further maths already, just stay on top of everything, because this is a maths degree, bro. This ain't easy. You already know this ain't easy. That's why you're on YouTube looking. This is not easy. Just stay on top of it. I know everyone says it, keep on top of it, like blah, 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 blah. Everyone says that, but I'm being serious. I'm being so serious. The biggest thing I can say while you're doing your course is to have friends that are in the course. This is big, because obviously there's gonna be things you don't understand, obviously. And it's just, I mean, if you know maths, you know what I mean when I say it can make more sense when your friend explains it to you than the lecturer. Like, it can make more sense. Maybe they just said it in a different way that clicks in your brain. And once you get something, you got it. You know what I mean? You got it straight away. Obviously, have friends in your what's it called? In your degree. Just make sure, because I mean, it's hard, but usually there's like a massive group chat. I don't know if this is for everyone, but usually there's going to be a massive group chat. And I think in that massive group chat, you should have your like little close group as well, because then you can ask them like detailed questions. I know in the group chat it might be a bit harder to like ask detailed questions. I know people in the group chat, usually how it goes in a maths group chat is, did anyone do this question? And then people will be like, yeah, you just do this, and it's kind of like, okay, that's it. But if you have your people in your a little bit closer group, you can maybe even meet up, go library, whatever, and talk. Like, I had my closer group, shout out to all of you lot. And obviously it helped me a lot. I probably would not have got as far into the year without them. So definitely have that, because it's just necessary. It's super necessary. Coursework and exams. So how that was because obviously some people, you might not understand how maths coursework goes. How it was that our coursework was a couple questions that we had to do every so often for each semester. So for instance, semester 1, you will do something, say you have an algebra module and you'll have a calculus module, right? This is just for theory, right? And in the algebra module, you have your coursework, and in the calculus module, you have your coursework. And then each one, they'll come up with, like, let's say question 1 for calculus, question 1 for algebra, and that'll come out in September. And you have to complete that question. It's a long-winded, it's not just like one question and the answer is 89. It's like a proper thing you got to write, right? And then why I say you have to stay on top of it is because sooner or later, they're going to drop question 2 for algebra, question 2 for calculus. You got to stay on top of that. They're going to drop question 3 for calculus. It's kind of like an exam that you take in the space of months. Do you get what I mean by that? Yeah, that's basically what the coursework was anyway for me. And the questions are not very difficult. It's just stuff you've done. So if you're listening in your lectures then, and you've gone to your lectures, you're going to be able to do it. Like, it's a bit more long-winded than the stuff that you've done. But, I mean, maths is maths, 1 + 1 is 2. And then exams-wise, it's just an exam. It's the same as you did in A-level. It's the same as the GCSEs. It's just what you've learned, put on paper, questions and answers. You get 2 hours, 3 hours, or whatever it is. And you do your exam at the end of the semester. I mean, you knew how the exams were going to be. Let's not kid ourselves. You knew how the exams were going to be. It's always the same. So that's pretty much what the course entails. I mean, if you want me to go into more depth into certain different things, maybe like, I don't know, what you have to do at home and blah blah blah, how to revise for it. I can help you out. But we're gonna move on to tips and tricks for a maths degree. If there are there any tips and tricks for a maths degree except being smart? I don't know. Number one tip. Everyone says it, yeah, but I'm being serious. Revise from day one. Revise from day one. Your lecturer's gonna say this as well, but no one ever listens to them, innit? Revise from day one. So, I mean, as soon as you go to your lecture, the first lecture, you've taken your notes or whatever you've done, go home and revise it. Just do it. Because I'm telling you, there's something about uni, right? That's not the same to A-levels and GCSEs, right? Because I did GCSE maths, obviously. I did A-level maths and I did A-level further maths. And now I'm doing degree level maths. So I've done all the degrees of levels of maths I can do at my age. And it's different here because you can't just listen and take it down. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm not smart enough, I don't know. But you can't. You go home, you're like, okay, cool. I understood that. Then tomorrow, what even happened yesterday? I forgot because you just went, you just don't understand it. So it's weird in a sense where if you don't revise it, I'm telling you facts, you're just not going to remember it. And it sounds so obvious, I know, but you just listen, please, because things just sound obvious all the time, but people don't listen. I didn't listen. Just revise from the get-go. So as soon as you get your first lecture, take your notes down, revise it. Second lecture, take your notes down, revise it, then go revise lecture 1. Third lecture, take your notes down, revise it, revise lecture 2, revise lecture 1. It's a process, but by the end of it, you get to exams, you know everything. So, I mean, it just is what it is, you know what I mean? Second tip is ask your lecturers everything, every single time, all the time. Annoy them. Because I didn't do this at first and I was very confused in a lot of things. I was just talking to friends and blah, blah, blah. But your lecturers are there to answer your questions. They're literally paid to do that. I'll email them every single day if you don't understand. Every single day if you don't understand. I started doing that like at the beginning of this year and he answers back. So that being said, that's pretty much it. If you need anything else in more detail, let me know because I'm here making videos.
De Janeiro.
Yeah, if this is the first time you're watching Off Topic, go ahead and watch another video. I'm gonna put one up there or there. I can't remember which direction it is, but there's gonna be a video link. Just go watch it. Have some fun as well. I'm gonna release some more videos on education if you don't want it. Danny is gonna do another video like this for people that are gonna be doing engineering because he does engineering. So, I mean, if you know your friends that do engineering, might as well show them Off Topic. Tell them to subscribe as well. Give us a like. I'm not going to put a like on this video because it's an education 101, but do like the video, please. It helps us out a lot. Thank you very much for watching. It's been Bukky from Off Topic. Oh, I forgot to put the Instagram. Hold on. I don't know if that worked, but if it worked, it's going to look cool. There's me and Danny's Instagram. Go follow us. There will be, should I say one video this time? Nah, there'll be 2 videos on the screen. Go click one. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for watching. Ew.